Okay, so suppose that the UK institutes an anti-dumping duty against textile imports. So it's going to reduce the amount of imports, it's going to drive the price of imports up in the UK. What will this do to the relative price of skilled labor in the UK? Price of textiles goes up. This will increase whatever factor is used intensively in textiles, reduce whatever factor is used non-intensively in textiles. If textiles are unskilled labor intensive, it will lower the relative price of skilled labor in the UK. Yes, that is exactly what Stoper-Samuelson says. If the UK is unskilled labor abundant, it will lower the relative price of skilled labor in the UK. Now that has nothing to do with it because that's about the endowment, not about intensity. We need to know the intensity to use Stoper-Samuelson. If the UK is small, nothing will happen to the relative price of skilled labor in the UK. No, nothing will happen to the price of the goods anywhere else, but in the UK, prices will still move. So that one's out. If the UK's endowment of skilled labor doesn't change, then you don't speak English very well, I guess, because I can't believe I wrote something that's stupid. Anyway, if the UK's endowment of skilled labor doesn't change, nothing will happen to the relative price of skilled labor in the UK. Again, that's not true because prices are going to move in the UK. Anti-dumping duties are supposedly intended to prevent predatory dumping, where you're going to charge a low price, drive my guys out of business, and then jack up the price. Sporadic dumping is like a sale, no problem with that. Persistent dumping, where you're constantly selling at a lower price in my market because my demand is different, that's not why anti-dumping duties are supposed to be used. Terms of trade effect has nothing to do with it. So it's all about predatory dumping. Finally, suppose the demand curve for coats in Ireland is 2,000 minus 3 times the price. The supply curve is the price plus 100. Free trade price of a coat is 600. The Irish government institutes a VER of 100. What's the price of a coat in Ireland under the VER? So, again, the VER is going to limit our imports to 100. That is the gap between quantity supplied and quantity demanded. Quantity supplied here is price plus 100. Quantity demanded is 2,000 minus 3 times the price. Get rid of your parentheses, but don't lose your double negative. 4 times the price minus 1,900. Take that to the other side. 2,000 is equal to 4 times the price, or the price in Ireland is 2,000 divided by 4, which is 500.